Yeah, born and raised in Manchester, Salford. Academically, I wasn't very curious, shall we say. I'm very much a practical type of learner. I left school with football being a passion. I got injured playing at Preston North End's ground. Got told I would never become a professional football player. So I wanted to prove to everybody that I wasn't injured and that I could still carry on doing stuff. And I decided to join the Royal Marines, as it being the hardest Western military training you can do. So that's what I did in 1994. I served 21 years as a Royal Marine, mountain leader. I had a brief spell outside in 2001, 2002, which proved to me that the grass wasn't always greener, and that when I rejoined, the passion was to become the best I could be, hence the reason for going down the mountain leader route. Unfortunately, after serving on numerous operations throughout my career and training evolutions around the world, during an operation Herrick 9 in 2008 on the 2nd of December, I unfortunately detonated an improvised explosive device. As a troop sergeant at the time, with 30 odd people underneath me, the main focus for me was to make sure that each one of them were right. And having sustained life-changing injuries, in fact, having died twice, having 54 operations to date, I'm here to help exactly what the main focus was, to make sure that those lads and lasses that are on the ground weren't mentally scarred.
Can I ask at that point, what are your scars? Obviously I can see your hands,
yeah.
I can see your eye, but what did you suffer as a result of that explosion?
So the explosion literally traumatically amputated the whole of my right leg. It took off part of my left leg. My right arm was hanging off and my left arm was crushed. I had numerous internal injuries. I'm deaf in my right ear, I'm blind in my right eye. Numerous other small injuries such as loss of digits on fingers and scarring to the rest of the body, I suppose, from shrapnel.
This was around about the same time as Jason here?
Yeah, just after Jason actually. Jason got hit about a month.
18th of November.
That's right, yeah. So it was I suppose going through that was a privilege, going through with all the other Royal Marines that were serving. And as anything, you know, we all come as a collective and we try and succeed in everything we do. And that just so happened to be the same in the rehabilitation side at Headley Court, where there was a big positive attitude between everyone, all the different services. And unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, and the way I like to look at it is, up until the day of the incident, I was able to do anything I wanted, when I wanted, and how often I wanted. And on that day, I got the winning lottery ticket, because not only am I here today and I didn't pay the ultimate sacrifice, I managed to live again, and I live for the people that did pay the ultimate sacrifice. And I have to appreciate everything, because every day is a bonus.
How is your relationship with the Corps then and now?
My relationship's always been the same. It's been exactly the same throughout. Not one person do I blame for the incident happening. I was proud to go and do what I had to do. And in all honesty, nowadays, even when I talk to the young Marines, it's got to be a privilege to do what you do. You earn the Green Beret, don't get me wrong, but as you talk to everyone, you're proud to go and do the job that you train for. And being a part of that was very key to it. The one thing that I do, and I will always reiterate with everybody that I speak to, is that the young boys and girls on the ground were at no fault for what happened to me. Even though 30 odd people walked over the device before I did, we had metal detectors, we were doing the patrols, we were in a firefight. There's a lot of stuff going on at that moment in time. The only person I do blame for that incident is the person that laid the device. And unfortunately, you know, such is life. You know, that's a hazard of the job. So, well, the beauty of it is now I've come full circle. So with all the help that I've had from the RMA and the Royal Marines Charity, I'm able now, as Transition Support Officer North, to be able to portray that to all the people that are out there, Royal Marine veterans, families, dependents, and help them in a transition of difficulty through their life, whether that be leaving the service or whether that be a veteran going through a transition of difficulty financially, mentally, physically, or whatever. I'm there to support. And the advantage I think I've got is being able to use my experience of the way they've helped me. And I can't speak so highly about everything that's happened, not just for me, but for my family as well, because it does have a ripple effect. And being able to be here to provide that to others is just immense in a way. It really is a privilege.
It's a privilege to have spoken to you. Go and enjoy your meal. And I'll
Thank you
catch
very
later,
much.
mate.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you very much. Brilliant.
Okay.
Absolutely brilliant. Is that all right? Was it?
That is perfect, yeah. I better get the microphone back.
Yeah.